Disrespected. Do you hear what I'm saying? Disrespected. That's how I feel. Disrespected. How dare y'all do Daenerys like, come on now. Don't let me start dragging. Don't let me start dragging. How dare y'all do that to Daenerys? I mean, it didn't make no sense. It didn't make no sense. It didn't make no sense. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I love seeing Sis angry as fucking, and I love seeing Drogon burn everything up. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. I loved visually. I loved it. CGI wise, I loved it. I loved it. But if we're talking about logically, if we're talking about story wise, girl, what are you doing? We can't even focus on Daenerys right now. Because we have to first focus on how y'all fucked over Arya like that. Arya is not oh my God, I need saving. And see, that's a problem with Dan and Dave. That's a problem with y'all. The misogyny jumps out. Even in a story like Game of Thrones, where misogyny is one of the structures that the society is built on, George R. R. Martin found a way to be empowering. Even, situations like Brienne, situations like Arya, she's not a quote unquote lady like that. And then here y'all have, Arya don't need no redemption saving type shit, girl. If y'all don't let Arya go inside the goddamn Red Keep like the assassin that she is and chop these bitches up, maybe if you want to punish her in a different way, like, okay, you use the skills of the faceless men in a wrong way, in a way that was benefiting you, when the faceless men were all about delivering death. It was not supposed to be something personal because you're no one. If you punished her in that way, like she couldn't go back to her family, she had to continue to be a faceless man for real, and she couldn't be Arya anymore. Okay, maybe I could get behind a punishment like that. But for you to get the Hound talking to Arya like, oh girl, you need to just be good. It's okay. Don't come up there. You're gonna die. What are you talking about? Why would Arya be afraid of death when she fought the Night King face to face? If that's the route that y'all are going, if we're forgetting Azor High prophecy and shit like that, it made no sense. It made no sense. I was so mad. I was like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Arya's not scared of shit. I mean, she was scared of the White Walker, but I don't know, like they diminished Arya's character so much, and she's not even my favorite. She's not even my favorite, but I was just like, I can only imagine people who are at Arya stands, hey, what's up, y'all? People who are Arya stands getting so disrespected and feeling so fucked up. Like y'all really fucked up Arya's shit. Like that was horrible. And I tried to give y'all the benefit of doubt last season, but oh girl, it's bad. Y'all really don't know what y'all doing. And the fact that the fans are coming up with better theories and better stories and better methods of getting the shit that y'all wanted to get done within the time frame, and y'all are just floating in the wind. It don't make no sense. Y'all really took this show and ruined it. Let me tell you something. If y'all are in charge of the prequel, just hang it up. Give it to somebody else. Because y'all don't know what y'all doing. Y'all hate. It seems like y'all hate women, or y'all must not know how to write for them, Dan and Dave, and that's just serious. Yeah. First of all, if we being real, they played the good sis Arya. Yes, they did. They did. If we being real, the final Night King battle should have been this episode. It should not have been episode 3. It should not have been episode 3. Y'all should have came down, fucked up King's Landing, sorted out that shit politically, and then had the Night King come and wipe y'all hoes out, and then tie it up with the last episode. What the hell was this? Now I'm thinking about it. What the hell was this? Let's talk about Jamie and Cersei. Can we talk about Jamie and Cersei? Bran gonna be the king. Girl, it's gonna be a mess. It's gonna be a mess. It's gonna be a mess. Let's talk about Jamie and Cersei. There's absolutely no reason why Jamie and Cersei should have died in that goddamn way, and that's on period. Girl, like Cersei, Lena. I'm not even talking about Cersei now. I'm talking about Lena. She don't deserve that shit that y'all did to her. Daenerys, Emilia Clarke didn't deserve that shit. None of them. Brienne didn't deserve that shit. Y'all had these women begging. Let's be real about this situation. Girl, I can't stop talking right now. Girl, Daenerys is not gonna. Why were these women begging? What the fuck was going on? Daenerys ain't no beggar. She's like, for better or worse, she's like, girl, this is what's gonna happen, and either you gonna burn. She's begging Jon Snow in the fucking back seat of Winterfell. Girl, oh, please don't tell nobody. Girl, that's not Daenerys' character. Second, Brienne. And I know Brienne's reaction to it was cool, but was within the range, I guess, kind of her experience. But we talk about somebody like Brienne. Brienne was chopping holes down. She ain't finna be begging no nigga. Like, what are y'all talking about? And then y'all got Arya turning into this damsel in distress. When she went to King's Landing, why the fuck would she go all the way to King's Landing knowing good and goddamn well there's a whole war and dragons coming down just to be turned around by the goddamn hound? Girl, that's not realistic. Sansa thanking her abusers. Yes, you know, I thought that shit was cute until I thought that line was cute until someone else said, you know what, that's not it. Sansa did not have to go through abuse and sexual assault and shit, all this for her to be Sansa. Hated it. I mean, I loved, like, don't get me wrong, I loved the CGI. I love seeing Daenerys. Daenerys looked so good in her dress on the dragon. Like, she looked good. When Varys got his ass burnt the hell up like I knew that he would, Drogon looked so good behind her. Like, oh, I loved that part of it. But if we're talking about legit, like, logically, like, okay, I would be totally okay with Daenerys descending into madness if you guys had put that throughout the whole series. Y'all had Daenerys at every single turn. She was like, she seemed like she was gonna go mad. They must hate women, Crystal. They have to. Like, that's the only reason. That's the only way. Like, I just don't understand. Daenerys every single time. Thank you, Jarvis. The writers did everybody dirty the past two. Yeah, they did. I would understand if you want Daenerys to be a character that descends into madness. You put little eggs in, you put little Easter eggs in there. But the Easter eggs that y'all put in there was like she was going to be a conqueror. She does, even if she dies at the end of the story, she did what she had to do. She saved her people and she died. And maybe she has a kid and that's it. But like, for her to descend into madness out of nowhere, and I saw in some commentary that y'all, remember the House of the Undying vision that she had? They were talking about it behind the scenes like it was snow. It was snow, not ashes, it was snow. So y'all are literally changing shit up because I don't know, the way that George R. R. Martin writes some stuff, or like, y'all really needed source material because there's no way, like, being unexpected but still within the realm of logic is what Game of Thrones did. Like, but y'all are turning logic on its head. It doesn't make sense. Why would Daenerys lock up her dragons? Both of she wanted to lock all their asses up. Why would Daenerys lock up her dragons after, you know, Drogon burnt one shepherd's kid up, and she locked them dragons up? You gonna tell me that someone like that goes from that to? And I understand she lost a whole lot. Yeah, they didn't lay the groundwork, Dimitri. Exactly, lay the groundwork if you're gonna make her a mad queen. Like, there's no reason why I should be even feeling remotely sorry for fucking Cersei at the end of this goddamn shit. This doesn't make no sense. Y'all, it just didn't make no, like, it seemed like out of left field, she went crazy. If they had been saying, oh, if we had been seeing like she doing crazy shit, even the crazy shit that she did, it was to the masters. And that could be logistically fuck her shit up. She didn't really know how to rule that well. But she fucked up the masters. She crucified the masters. She burned up the cause. But those were things that she was trying to tear shit down. And it made sense. And the whole time she did not go to the Red Keep. She did not go to King's Landing and burn it up because she understood. But you're gonna tell me now? It didn't make sense. It didn't make no sense. And I'm getting back on fucking Jamie and Cersei. I'm telling you right now, like, that death was preposterous. Consistency is canceled there. I'm so happy that this show is ending. And it's no shade, but it literally went from worse to worser. You see what I'm saying? We deserve the valiant card. Exactly, Victoria. Thank you. Like, I spent all these hours watching this, so can y'all end it like this? Like, it's crazy. The whole season was rushed as hell. It was. We deserve to see Cersei's ass get choked out. Not no bricks falling on her like we playing goddamn Tetris. Thank you, Nicole. A joke. Yes, Kayla, a joke. They turned all the powerful women into crazy bitches or damsel in distresses. Exactly. Even Arya, which to me, I'm just like, wow. Like, you gonna tell me the bitch that was chopping up White Walkers and killed the Night King gonna be scared of some falling bricks? And you know what I mean? Girl, she would have taken her ass in the Red Keep and do what she had to do and leave. The Hound, why are these women getting this shitty ass advice from these tired ass men? Now the Clegane Bowl was cool as fuck. It was cool. But they really hate women, sis. They hate women, sis. They must hate women, sis. Like, I don't know, girl. I don't know, girl. And even the way, and it is Game of Thrones, but I was just like, damn, y'all did my Sunday like that. I don't know. That shit was fishy to me, sis. That shit was fishy to me. Sis' whole life was about, oh, protect these people. Even when she was losing dragons and shit, she was just like, all right, I'm still gonna be okay. I'm still not gonna burn these bitches up. And the thing is, Daenerys, when those bells motherfucking rang, the Daenerys that we all know, after she fucked up all the scorpions, fucked up the armies, she would have left King's Landing the fuck alone. Period. It just doesn't make sense. She would have left as soon as those bells rang, and we saw the Lannister army drop their goddamn swords. We saw it. She would have left. She would, especially since her dragon she only has one dragon left, and Drogon is still at risk. You know, I would have she did what she had to do. That was cool. How she dove down and burned them holes up. I love your entertainment supporting Black voices. Thank you. You cannot look at a medieval show with 2019 eyes. I understand that. I understand that completely. But that's why I said, like, even within the world that George R.R. Martin has, it is very patriarchal and homophobic because that's how it was in medieval times. Understandable. But the reason why these stories were so cool was because they leapt outside of the constraints that even that society had. Like, Arya was not supposed to be no badass assassin like men in the show. That's not how it was supposed to be. She was supposed to be a lady. The same thing with fucking Brienne. Daenerys was supposed to just bow down and accept whatever was given to her. And the reason why I have the reason why they were so angry at Daenerys, even though Jon Snow was beheading people too, and you know, half the reason they were mad is just because she was a woman doing the same thing that men were doing, being a fucking warmonger, you know? And so I understand what you're saying. You cannot look at the show, a medieval show with 2019 eyes. You can't do it. But like I said, the stories that were told, the characters that were there, they defied all odds. Even Jon Snow, as much as I hate him, he was a bastard. He's a bastard. He was not supposed to be this great king. So the story, the ideas behind George R.R. Martin's stories are, you know, the price of power. That's, you know, the themes that he has. Being outside of the box, you know. So I just, the character development that they literally grew throughout the whole 6th season. It didn't mean shit. It didn't mean shit. 6, 7, 8 season didn't mean shit. So Jon Snow, corny as hell. I'm glad you know it. I'm just like, what is the purpose? What is he doing? Why do y'all love his ass so much? And then, girl, I'm not gonna lie, Grey Worm did look good. Sis was chopping them hoes up like he was John Wick. I don't like Jon. For what? No, if someone who likes Jon, please explain it to me, because at least the Jon in Game of Thrones, the TV show, I'm just like, what is he doing? What has he done? Yeah, he can rally people together. Okay, that's cool, but this nigga died. He died. He lost the Game of Thrones. He lost it already. Okay, and Melisandre's the only reason why he's still even standing. I'm still here. I hated it. Of course, I'm gonna always be Team Dany, just like people are always gonna be Team Cersei. I just, girl, I can't lie though. The action scenes really, I loved watching them. I'm not gonna lie. Sis was diving down on Euron. He couldn't even see to aim that shit. He was just like, bro, what? Like, what the fuck? This bitch is coming down. She raked through them holes. She raked through them ships like it wasn't shit. I was like, oh my God, sis is angry. Jon is literally an idiot that rides on the back of others. He'll suddenly want the throne once everyone has won the throne for him. Yeah, that's how it would be. Oh, well, since everybody else says I should have it, we should do it. Now, let me tell you why I'm angry is because they're going to have to kill Daenerys now. Like, for real, they're going to have to kill Daenerys in the next episode. You think they're going to let her ass live after all that shit? Arya ass, they got her ass like she running through oranges like she was running from that wave. Running through fire and shit. I'm just like, Arya not supposed to be running like this. Arya is a fighter. She graduated from just running. Like, she's a fighter. I know she can't fight a damn dragon, but damn, she should have been in the Red Keep, girl. Everything was fucked up. I said, girl, why is Cersei dying like this? Why is Cersei dying like this? I want our baby to live, girl. Cersei was so delusional. Sis was just like, it's okay, girl. We got the scorpions. Kyber said, girl, every scorpion's been destroyed. Sis, what are you talking about? So, okay, it's all right, sis. We hold the fucking the Blackwater Bay. That's what it is. We hold the bay. Sis was like, the fleet is burning, so I don't know what you think you're doing. Girl, take your ass downstairs. And she died because Bob the Builder did not put the screws in, did not put the nails in properly. I hated it. Sis should have been choked out. Sis, Jamie should have got his ass chopped up. And let me tell you something that I thought was even stupider was the fight between Jamie and Euron. What the fuck? What the hell? What? That was the most random thing ever, girl. They just randomly happened to meet up on the shores of girl, what? Yara should have been there. Where the fuck Yara at? What's going on? Like, that shit was the most random thing ever. Oh, now we'll have Jamie fighting Euron. Like, what? Get it out of my face. Get it out of my face. And I guess they wanted a way for Jamie to be dead as hell. Have Arya kill his ass? I don't know, girl. I wanted Arya to wear Jamie's fucking face. Or Euron kill Cersei. That could have still been a Valonqar because he's the little brother of somebody. I hated it. It was just random fighter selector. Yes, Liz Carter. It was literally like you were about to play Mortal Kombat. You just didn't know or Injustice too, and you didn't know which hero to pick. Right? It was just a mess. It was just a mess. It was a mess. And I just like, girl, that's how I felt watching the whole episode. I was like, girl, I knew it was gonna be bad once Daenerys didn't see a whole ass fleet from thousands of feet in the air, and these fucking spears came out of nowhere. Girl, I say, yeah, girl, this is gonna be garbage. This is gonna be trash. This is gonna be trash. And we could even see from the interviews from the actors, Amelia was just like, yeah, girl, I love it so much. I was like, yeah, girl, I know they fucked your ass over. It's okay, boo. It's okay. It's okay. Cersei should have died before the Red Keep collapsed in the hands of Jamie. Exactly. Jamie should have killed Cersei. What are y'all doing all this character building for? Jarvis, why the hell Jamie went back to Cersei for anyway? Right, just like, oh, it's at the end of the day. Like, Jamie was supposed to become this honorable man who finally did something worth, like, do you remember his whole life was about wanting to have something good written about him in the books that all the knights had? You know, he wanted to be a better person. As shitty of a human being as he was, the whole point of his character was so that he could improve. Even if he died, when he died by Cersei's side, it was to free himself. It was supposed to be to free himself. Choke Cersei out and free yourself of the bondage that you put yourself in for your whole life. Tyrion is gonna go. I don't know. I just don't think that Daenerys is going to have many allies after this. I mean, she never did. She doesn't. She's been betrayed by her greatest love. She's been betrayed by Tyrion. These hoes spreading secrets and shit. Varys asked, and to me, it seemed like Varys was a little bit more stupid. I guess everybody is a little more stupid than they were. Why the fuck you right now? Oh, girl, plain as day in broad daylight. writing fucking notes and shit. Girl, guess what, girl? Jon Snow's the motherfucking true king, sis. What's the tea, sis? Right in the office, right in his fucking Daenerys office, right? You know what I mean? In the government building. You know what I mean? Just having this shit wide open. Sis put that shit in the shredder and thought that shit was gonna save her ass. Girl, Grey Worm said, come here. I hope Miss Dany don't come for Sansa now. I think they're gonna make Daenerys to be this crazy person. They're gonna make her out to be this crazy person that House Stark is gonna have to put down. That's what they're gonna do. That's what they're gonna do. HBO need to make an announcement. They need to say, hey sis, we're getting rid of, this is what HBO need to do. HBO needs to say, hey sis, we're getting rid of Dan and Dave or whoever was responsible for this fucked up ass storyline and storytelling and writing and lack of flavor. That's what HBO needs to do, some goddamn damage control, because I'm gonna tell you why. I think AT&T owns HBO, and AT&T came in there like, bitch, why the hell are y'all not doing Game of Thrones all year round? Like, what, Game of Thrones is where the money's at. Why the hell are y'all not doing it? And that's one of the reasons why they came in here with the prequels and shit, because it was just like, if people love Game of Thrones, why the hell are we not giving them more content, right? So if they're trying to make more money, bitch, they need to do some damage control right now. They need to do some damage control right now. If I was them, I'll put out a statement. I'll be like, look, sis, y'all, girl, we gonna get this shit right. We are committed to, girl, you use as much SAT words as you can. We are committed to making this show an amazing experience. Tyrion has already turned on Dany. I mean, essentially, yeah. Bring back Joffrey's Death Rider for Cersei. We just need better lines, better conversations. Let it be fear. It just came out of nowhere. I didn't even believe that shit. I didn't even believe that shit. And the reason why I didn't believe her when she said it is because of how dedicated she was in the past to making sure that she was, even when she had the power of 3 dragons, she could have easily taken them to fucking King's Landing and burned them bitches up, but she said, no, ma'am. And Daenerys has already been through some crazy fucked up shit, being sold and being raped. So what, like, why would she all of a sudden abandon everything? I don't know. More political. I agree. This episode was pure trash. It is. It really was. And so I'm going to watch the last episode, and hopefully, I gave up all hope after this episode. I'm just going to finish it off and just be, all right, girl. All right. And like, I can love a villain. I'm telling you right now, I love Cersei. I loved Cersei, you know. I love a good villain. I love a Magneto, you know. I love somebody where it's just like, you want to hate them, but you understand their reasoning for doing this shit. Yeah, I love villains. But this shit just came out of left field. It wasn't. And I know that they didn't have a whole lot of time, but god damn. God damn. What exactly is the definition of mad in Game of Thrones? They don't even know. They don't even know. Why was the scenes with Arya and the Hound so long and drawn out? Because they don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing. And then the Hound gonna die. I did not like the fact that the Hound died. It was a good fight, but I did not like the fact that the Hound died with the goddamn mountain. If anything, he should have pushed his ass off the goddamn ledge and been, you know, about that shit. But they want to be shocking so badly that it's now it's not making sense. When we're talking about shocking things like the Red Wedding, that was shocking, and it's a lot of characters that died, but you understood why they died. You understood why it was such a crazy thing that happened. Rob ass was acting stupid, and his mama kept telling his ass, girl, this shit ain't making no goddamn sense what you're doing. And we just said, girl, something gonna happen, something gonna happen. That was shocking, but it made sense for the story. This shit just, they're just like, literally like, okay, what will make people talk? And they don't give a fuck about if it's making them talk positively about it or negatively. D&D are not good content creators. I saw the leaks before the episode, so I wasn't expecting much. Only good episode, yeah, was episode 2 when they were literally sitting around. The end is going to be a disappointing. I saw the leak. Oh, God. I don't want to see no leak or information about the leak. But I know, I mean, how else are they going to end? It's going to be shitty. Dany's going to die because she burnt up all them innocents. Jon is probably going to sit his ass on the fucking Iron Throne because he's a male protagonist. Or there's going to be no throne. Basically, there is no throne right now. There's no fucking King's Landing. She raised it down. She needs to take her ass to Essos and hope that nobody come there and murder her ass. D&D's said themes were for... What? Dan and Dave said that themes were for 8th graders? Please don't tell me that's real. Themes were for 8th graders, right. And steering wheels are for people who want to live. Sis, if you don't have no place to take this story, sit it down. Sit it down. Sit it down. I feel Bran will sit on the throne. I don't know. That shit would be crazy. It's just, it is crazy how much magic this show built up. And by episode 3, it was just done with. Ain't no more magic in this bitch. Ain't no more warging. Ain't no more Night King. Ain't no more White Walkers. Ain't no more R'hllor. Ain't no fucking Lord of Light. Ain't no more. What's going on? What's like? Girl, we could write better shit than that. We could write better shit than that. We could write better shit than that. So, I don't know. I wish them the best. But we have to remember that these are the same 2 motherfuckers who was trying to do Confederate. Remember that shit? Remember somebody said, girl, we trying to do Confederate. It was very fine people on both sides type of teas that they were trying to serve us. Confederate. So, I mean, nothing is surprising anymore, but you can really see how they feel about women when they write this shit. Like, it is crazy. It is crazy. We need to make King's Landing wheelchair accessible. And absolutely, so Bran can get up there. Hell yeah. Zeraxia, Wrath of the God King. Oh, yes. On Amazon. Search Agent Expression on Amazon.com. You get it. Fully disappointed. Jon will be another Ned, just dumb. Sansa actually caused all this BS. Yeah. It's just, Drogon needs some water. Yeah, Drogon gonna need a nap after all that shit. He was burning King's Landing for the whole episode. I was like, damn, Daenerys, you done yet? If I was Daenerys and I was that mad, I would have just flown my ass to the Red Keep, burnt it the fuck up while Cersei was in it. And that's it. That's it. What was the purpose of Bran being throughout Raven? I still have no idea, and I don't know what is Sis doing. Especially since he's a damn encyclopedia, I don't understand how they got into half the trouble in the first place. Now, if Bran was trying to protect the worlds of men and shit, why the hell did he let Daenerys, if he knew Daenerys gonna do that shit, why the hell did he? Do you see how it's not making any sense? I think Bran orchestrated it all. I just think that we're smarter than Dan and Dave, and we're trying to give the benefit of the doubt. How would you fix it at this point? There's no way to fix it. It should have been fixed. It should have been started being fixed since season 6, 7. We would have to start there. And I think that they could have gotten it done with 6 episodes. But they just, I don't know where their head is. I don't know. That Cersei and Jamie shit was off. Yes, it was. I don't know where their head is. He sent a horse for Arya. I was wondering how a random horse just sat there and did that shit. And it was just like, out of all the shit that's burning, animals don't be liking fire. They should have waited for George. I don't know. George, even if they talked to George and laid out their plans, their pathways for these characters, he could tell them like, girl, no, that's trash. No, that's trash. Do this. No, that's trash. And my thing even if George R. R. Martin is trying to make Daenerys a mad queen in his books, he would do it in such a way that you would see her fall from sanity in a way that makes sense. This shit is not realistic. If Sansa ends up on the throne, I'm gonna throw my TV out the window. So now that would be interesting. That would be interesting. Because if John say he don't want it, and Bran is not a fucking knight or Bran is not a lord, that shit is going to Sansa. That shit is going to Sansa. That shit is going to Sansa. So it's hot garbage. Y'all keep saying that the leak is hot garbage. Oh my gosh. And I'm gonna have to wait a week to drag it again. I'm angry. Like, I'm so angry. Oh my God. I remember victorious moments like Marine, like even the battle, even the Field of Fire battle. That shit was so good. Now they got this just turned into a nuclear bomb. I hate it. I hate it. Varys was trying to poison Dany so she didn't eat. You think so? Damn, I didn't think about that shit. Whoa. What if Daenerys just stays on the throne? To be honest, I wouldn't be at. Nah, they don't want her to have it. They don't want her to have it. Patrick, where's the leak, man? I'm not trying to see that leak. It's trash. Oh my God. No. Do not tell me. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm gonna be so mad. But whatever. I hope that every social media post that Dan and Dave sees is just dragging them. It's dragging them. And I hope that you learn for this. We were rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you make me yell at a girl like this? I was over it. But anyway, so I have a couple questions to ask you all. Well, announcements. First of all, there is a video coming when I get off the live. So I'll be wearing still be wearing this pink ass shirt, and I'll be talking about a whole bunch of shit from James Charles to Steve Harvey's show getting canceled. So I hope that you enjoy it. It's 14 minutes long. I had to wake up and record and edit it so that I could have it up immediately. Thank you, and thank you for everyone who has been so nice and and doing the little super chats. It helps me out a lot. So yeah, so look out for that. And a question. So let me check. And those of you on Patreon already know what I'm about to be talking about. So the song, remember on the live stream, I don't know if some of you guys were here, I previewed a little song for y'all, right? So the song is being put on the major services right now, but right now it is on Apple Music, and it is also, you can pre-save it on Spotify. So do you all want me to just release it now because it's on Apple Music and it's on iTunes? And then y'all can just pre-save it on Spotify for when it comes out. And I'll also release a cute little YouTube video of it. It's not a music video. It's just like a little something for you to listen to in a visualizer. No, it's not. I don't have the music video yet. I can't. I gotta do one thing at a time because I don't want to just put some shit out and be trashed and just because I need to rush it. So I do want you all to hear the song though. So if you want me to put it out, I will put it out. I'll make an announcement. It'll be on Instagram and Twitter and just everywhere. So, okay. I will. So look out for that later today. But my video is coming as soon as I end this live stream. Release it. Okay. So it's basically just me being a fucking city boy. Basically, just I'm trying to release ratchet pre-gaming, clubbing, twerking music for the girls and the gays. So that's kind of what it is. Very much Megan Thee Stallion, city girls type of feel to it. Very ratchet, very vulgar, very not safe for work. And the cover art is not safe for work either. So, okay, yeah. I will be releasing that today. So hopefully you guys like it. Tell me what you think. Buy it, stream it. And that will be the first single off of the project that I'm working on. And it's not gonna be many songs. It's not gonna be more than 4 songs on the project, but it's just something for y'all to bop to. Please do a split. I can't do no split. Okay, I'll release it. But it's been so nice talking to y'all. Look out for my video. I love y'all so much. I'm going to drink some water because I've been talking since I woke up. It's like I've been literally running my mouth this whole day. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I love y'all and look out for the video. Bye.